Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and this is Friday the 29th of July. And this is Divine Feminine Friday, so we're going to start with the Divine Feminine deck, the Divine Feminine Oracle, and then we'll see what comes through for messages for Divine Feminine for Friday. We're still in the new moon in Leo energies, and boy, what I'm hearing is wowie. That was, it was lighter, but now it's almost intense. So it feels like there's a making certain energy that whatever it is that you're releasing, it's kind of like the final nod. Okay. All right, we got a couple here. A few. Pull these to the side, and oh my, 6. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. That feels like that's that final nod. And then we have Lala, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. So be careful what you say, how you speak, what you think, because you are creating your own reality, your own story. But it's the energy is kind of like make the shift to compassionate words, both for yourself and for others. The Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. We saw this in a reading. This is a more compassion. Feels like all of those energies go together. And then these 3. The Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Pope Joan, the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. And lastly, Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. So what this feels like, there's 2 messages here. This is kind of changing your paradigm from judgment to compassion. Merciful, understanding, and that's part of the enlightenment energy. Is now you're rewriting your story, or you're not rewriting, but you're influencing your future story from a different mindset of releasing judgment and looking from a perspective of compassion and mercy. I'll turn these so you can see them. And then we have the other one, which is basically your ascension. As you become more enlightened, you are more spiritually protective, and you are you're unlimited. I mean, whatever you desire to manifest that is for the highest and greatest good, all things are possible. Okay, so that's that message. Let me pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle and find a more specific direction. And I'll pull for this energy of compassion and mercy. Enchanted Fern Garden, which is refuge and purification. You may need to seek some solitude in order to finally out-process the kind of the judgment energy. So it may be that you need to kind of go within and make sure that you've kind of released all of that. It's resentment. I mean, I'm just feeling resentment through judgment. And it's just at that point that you just kind of finally need to release that. And then that is the purification of you. It's releasing that lower vibration energy. There's a 16 card, which is kind of like a tower. So maybe out of a, there's been some sort of major incident or shift in your life that you're still kind of holding a bit of a grudge or resentment on because of judgment. Let it go. And then we have the 30 card, which is a 3, which is a catalytic energy. So whatever this is kind of instigating this purification process for this higher enlightenment energy for you to manifest this absolutely truest desires of your authentic soul. Okay, this is the Muse Tarot, and they're just giving me messages in bundles today. We have the Empress energy. We have the Knight of Voices, Knight of Swords energy, which is that purification through clarity, and the Magician. Absolutely. This energy is then the catalytic energy to your manifesting. Absolutely. I mean, you can't get any more clear than that. So through this, you know, kind of illumination of your thoughts toward compassion and merciful understanding of a situation in your life that you're still judging and holding a grudge against, you then are going to be in this Empress energy, this absolutely beautiful resonant energy is what I'm hearing. And if you can see the similarities here and here with those kind of sunburst energy. And this is kind of going around the clouds. So even the clouds are not obscuring this. So whatever was cloudy, you're getting clarity on. It's being illuminated. And this is setting you up to be in this Magician energy of manifesting everything that your authentic soul desires. And this is, I just heard, this is not going to be easy. So, I mean, for what that's worth, it's not going to be easy to do. Bottom of the deck, 6 of materials. Yeah, this is that give and take. And what I'm hearing is from their perspective, they may be, whoever you're involved in this situation, they may see things differently than you and may have the same kind of reaction, the judgment, you know, and there needs to be balance on both sides. So if what I'm hearing is that situation needs to be neutralized, but you may need to take the first step to start to balance the energy by shifting into compassion and non-judgment. Let's see. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm going to pull on this energy protection. Yeah, see, you are protected. You are divinely protected. When you do this, you bring in more clear, what are they saying? The clear aura is what they're saying. There's a clear aura that envelops you and protects you. And that's the clarity that you can manifest from. Let's pull from, okay. They want me to see, yeah, 5 of Voices underneath. This situation is, if it lingers, is sabotaging you. So it's time to release. And it feels like with this new moon in Leo, this is what you're releasing, and then this is what you're bringing in. Remember, you have to release old energy to bring in new energy. This is the Angel Tarot. Yeah, there's that bringing in this new energy. This is a sudden event that needs an immediate attention. Think things through carefully, but don't overreact is what they're saying. Whatever this situation is, if it comes up in the next couple of days, because usually my readings go within about 3 days after the energy is read, that this situation comes in. King of Air, yeah. Be diplomatic and, you know, speak your mind with confidence, but you know, make sure that you're not overreacting. I mean, these are court cards. This is elevated behavior. You're not down in the, you know, the page realm. And then there's the Sun. Happy outcome. Have confidence in yourself. Remember, you are divinely protected. And as you go through this, this incident is what I'm hearing. This incident, the way you handle it elevates you, because you're coming from a more enlightened position of compassion and mercy, with a merciful attitude, that it then shows your decision making and the way you are responding are providing you more protection. That is helping envelop you in this clear aura. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, this is the Angel, Ask Angel Oracle. So let's see if there's an answer. If there's a question in your mind that you're holding that you need an answer to, it may come out here, or it may come out as a response to this reading. Within the next few weeks. Okay. So whatever this new moon has activated, or it could be the Lionsgate portal, anything in the astrology that is activated, it's going to flare up in the next few weeks. And it will need resolution within the next few weeks. And that is, I would say, somewhere around the Lionsgate, because that really seems to be some significant energy coming in. There's a no answer if you were thinking of something. Ask others. Ask for help from others, and in the near future. Okay, so this may be a situation where you're going to need, because here with this King of Swords card, it says seek professional advice. This may be something that you need to resolve with some professional help. And, you know, if it's something that it's a blockage for you that you can't seem to move forward on, you may need to talk with somebody who can mentor or guide you through the process. It may be legal advice. It may be you need help with law enforcement. You may need help from a realtor. Whatever it is, there might be the need to seek some sort of professional assistance. Okay, so I'm going to pull the self-care card, because this is going to help us get into taking care of our mind, body, and emotional health, and our spirit, to help us get into this energy of non-judgment, charity, compassion, and merciful thinking. There's a burning bowl ritual, so this may be something that you want to do to kind of sort out this problem. You know, write it on a piece of paper and give it to the universe to solve. Ask advice from spirit. Deep breathing to help center your energy. Keep you calm. Keep you calm. What I'm hearing is when this situation happens, because it's kind of like a tower moment, stay calm. Stay calm. Because how you handle this is going to help you get to the next level, and rest. I don't know about anybody else, but with full moons and new moons, it disrupts my sleep. And so you may need a little extra rest time, especially if you're feeling any kind of Nine of Swords energy from this, any kind of anxiety that might disrupt your sleep, maybe overthinking. And spend some time with friends. You know, if you want to have a girls' night, or a guy's night, or, you know, something that helps you to maybe talk with somebody, or, you know, just lighten your mood, because at first this is going to come in heavy and hot. And you're going to need to seek a little bit of refuge and step away from it before you go, you know, all in on your emotional response. Take some time, process it, you know, get into your Empress energy. And this is the resolution for something that feels very heavy. It feels very pronounced. And how you handle it is going to elevate you. So it's really like, what I'm hearing is kind of treat it as though it's a business transaction with compassion, not to get into your ego and your woundedness about it, because we're beyond that now. This is a point where talk the talk or walk the walk. You have grown so much spiritually that reacting out of ego now is not the expectation. The expectation from your higher self is you know how to respond better now. It doesn't say that you can't get angry and that your feelings can't get hurt. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you've grown so much that you now know that, you know, coming from your heart center for resolution is going to be more elevating. And I'm not saying be a doormat. You definitely are going to stand up for yourself with this King of Air. What you don't want to do is overreact and put yourself in a situation where it doesn't elevate you or it doesn't elevate anyone. And we're all human. So, but there's a positive outcome if you just handle it from a deeper understanding. Yeah, and there's family. I'm going to pull from the clarification deck and see if there's any more information here. Any other things that my viewers need to know, Spirit? King of Wands. Let me pull a couple more because what I'm feeling is, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a fire sign, but it feels like this is a masculine energy that is acting out of fear. Or it could be that, you know, you're being guided not to act out of fear. This to me is somebody trying to protect themselves. It could be financially. So there might be, yeah, the Star. This could be somebody, you know, involving somebody that involves finances, and that's why you may need to seek some professional advice. They may be reacting out of fear or protecting, or they're clinging to something for stability. But this is coming up to be healed, and how you respond to it is going to be whether it heals or whether it goes back into another karmic loop. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. I knew that Nine of Swords was there. This is something you've been feeling anxious about. They're feeling anxious about it too. So it's something that needs to be dealt with professionally, like from a professional perspective, but with your intention of being compassionate and understanding that they're just in fear-based energy, and they're probably challenging a situation with you. But how you respond to it is going to determine whether or not it heals or if it goes back into another karmic loop. Because if we heal it now, it doesn't come up again. we can clear it. So that's the message. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.